Hello and welcome to Bryant Fitness Systems. Thank you for clicking on the video. And this video is all about how to lose fat weight without having to run on a treadmill or go to the gym. So this video, I'm going to recommend some books, and with my 25 years of personal training experience with all different types of clients, I'm going to help you to understand why you don't need to run on a treadmill for hours, why you don't have to go to the gym if you really want to get rid of that body fat. So the first thing I'll recommend is this book, which is called The Metabolic Typing Diet by William Wilcott and Tris Fay. Customize your diet, free yourself from food cravings, achieve your ideal weight, enjoy energy, robust health, and prevent and reverse disease. Now, I've been using this diet with my clients since 2003, so it's nearly 20 years. And with this diet, it doesn't put you into one category like the Atkins diet, the Pritikin diet, the South Beach diet, or the 1-5 plus diet. It puts you into a category. Are you a carbohydrate type? Are you a protein type? Are you a mixed type? There's 12 other categories altogether, but I'm simplifying it as much as I can. So if you're a protein type, you'll be built like me and you gain muscle easily. You're quite broad with a smaller waist. Now, if you're a carbohydrate type, you'll be long, lean and tall, and you like doing marathon running and you like doing endurance training, okay? And then if you're a mixed type, you'll be a mixture of both body types. Does that make sense? So the carbohydrate type will eat more carbs than protein. The protein type will eat more protein than carbs. And the mixed type eats a variation of both foods, but equal amounts. Does that make sense? That's a rough abbreviation of it. But if you read the book, you'll understand it on a much deeper level. Now, the next thing that's really important is, are your food allergies making you fat? So in this book, your hidden food allergies are making you fat, how to lose weight and gain your self-vitality. Now, excellent book. It explains that different foods cause a different reaction in the body. So this is where calorie counting doesn't really work, okay? So if you're drinking lots of milk and you're an African or an Indian, you may be allergic to that milk. So that will cause your gut to close down and cause you to gain more body fat. So it's really, really important that you make sure that you find out what your food allergies are. And the one way you can do this without getting any scientific blood tests or lab tests is, before you eat the food, take your pulse rate. Take what it is normally, then eat the food, then take the pulse rate again. If it's 10 or 20 beats higher, that's showing that you have a food allergy. If you eat a certain food and the food comes back up again once you've eaten it, that's showing that you have a gastrointestinal issue, and maybe that food may be causing that issue. It goes a lot deeper than that, but this is one way that you can find out very, very simply. So if you want to get over a food allergy, there's a dystemic food allergy and a food allergy that can change. The dystemic food allergy means you'll always be allergic to that food, okay? The food allergy that you can change will take 30 to 60 days of not eating that food. So if it's milk, stay away from milk for 30 days, then reintroduce it, and it makes you go frothy and you get stuff coming out of your nose, you just don't feel right, then you know that you're allergic to it. Okay, so the next book, which is absolutely excellent, which is called Detoxify or Die, written by Shirley A. Rogers, MD, so pretty clever woman, explains that food and the environment causes the body to be toxic. So the solution to pollution in the body is dilution. By drinking your body weight in ounces of water a day, your body will detoxify. The same as if you do a dry fast. That will help the body detoxify. And the next book is Transform Your Power with Fasting, which is here, which is another brilliant book which explains about fasting and how fasting can improve growth hormone by 2,000%. So if you're training hard, you want to gain more muscle, it will help. So they used to say that you lose a lot of muscle when you're fasting. Now, if you do intermittent fasting, it's completely the opposite. The science is saying now. But if you're doing prolonged fasting, like for 4 or 5 days, if you do strength and conditioning during that fasting time, you won't lose muscle mass. You'll lose fat mass. So there's a way that you can lose fat much, much quicker by fasting. But the mistake that lots of people make is that when they start fasting and they go back to their normal eating habits, they start to eat twice the amount. The same with calorific counting or calorie deficit. You've got to be a deficit to do calorie deficit, in my opinion, because you're robbing your body of the individual nutrition that your body might need. Does that make sense? The body needs a certain amount of fat for energy. The body needs a certain amount of protein to carbohydrate to give you energy and to maintain your muscle mass. I think it's 2.8 grams or something the science is saying now. But it depends on the protein intake. Because if you've got a leaky gut or you've got a gut that's not working the way it should be, this could cause your body not to take on the protein. Does that make sense? And if you're allergic to that protein, your body won't take it on. So if you're eating 25 eggs every day, that will build a food allergy. And that would come up in a lab or the test that I show you that you can do at the beginning. So really, yes, we all need to exercise. Exercise is majorly important to keep the body functioning in peak performance and for you to hold on to your muscle mass and your strength. But really, do you need to run, 5 hours a week on the treadmill? No. Do you need to run 5 hours a week on the treadmill for VO2 max? No. That's been proven that you don't need to do that. Do you need to do crazy fasts for 40 days like Jesus did, or 10 days in which to drop body fat? No. What you need to do is avoid the 4 white devils. And the 4 white devils are white flour, white sugar, white table salt, and white dairy, and grains. So that's 5. So if you avoid the grains and then foods that I just said, even just one of them foods, you will see your body change without exercise. But I highly recommend exercise for depression, if you want to get your body looking better, or you just want to feel better within yourself. When you exercise, you get the endorphins released into the body, which will make you feel much better. So I hope you enjoyed this video on the best ways to lose fat without exercise or without any fatty diets. So comment down below if you have a question or you'd like to be a troll. Then please subscribe, please like, please share at the top. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.